Hey guys, we're going to talk a little bit about the split jerk today. We're going to go over two main things. One's going to be foot positioning. The other one's going to be speed under the bar. So the first thing on this foot positioning, we're going to go from this pull position. This is where we're going to start our split jerk from after we get our clean. The biggest thing is when we land in that split jerk, we want to still be this wide. I see a lot of people, when they land in that split jerk, they're real narrow. You don't have much give on either side that way. So make sure when you're doing this split jerk that you land just as wide as you are from your starting position. Just to go this briefly, on the split jerk, this front foot, whichever foot is your front foot, we're going to take about a foot length step forward. This back foot, we're going to take about 2 feet back. So this back foot's going to be a bigger step than that front foot. Getting a nice wide base, keeping those legs bent, making sure this angle right here is above 45 degrees. We don't want it out here. Make sure that knee is behind the foot. Again, making sure it's a nice wide base. After you figure that out, you can practice getting that muscle memory in your head and just walking that out to that position a couple times. Just walking out to it. Then you can practice jumping out to it, getting that dip, jumping out to that position. After you get that a couple times, you can get a barbell and start working on that position. Then we're going to work on the overhead position for the split jerk. Now that we've got our feet set and everything, the biggest thing here is that during our dip, don't let that torso come down. Keep that bar in that rack position. I see a lot of times people, as they're dipping, their torso and that bar comes down. It's going to make it a lot harder to jerk. So again, for speed under that bar, keeping that torso nice and high. As soon as we get that dip and drive and that ball reaches to about our forehead, it's time to get under that bar. Getting out into that same position we just talked about. Getting that good locked out position. One common fault I see here is when people land with their feet before they lock out. It causes the press out. So if I'm doing that split jerk and my feet land when I'm still here and I'm not fully locked out, that's when we see that press out right there. So we want to get that timing down. So of course, use the barbell, use the PVC pipe to go over and over this position, being fast under the bar and timing that where you lock out, fully locked out when your feet hit the ground. So I'll show you one real quick. Good. Make sure when you're stepping back that you step a small step back with your front foot and step forward to finish the movement off. We'll go over this more during class.